is shining.
Very strong sun, because we've had a frost this morning. But we're on our way to Inverness for my appointment. Why is it I'm so much more nervous about this
I don't know.
than going to Edinburgh for my transplant clinic?
It's different though, isn't it? Like, you kind of know what...
It's because it's a more personal thing.
Yeah.
And I hate to be poked and prodded at the best of times, but when it's like, you know, something so intimate, I guess it's just uncomfortable. And it's the same doctor that I had the last time. And he was just a little bit dismissive and just, I don't know, you're not very comfortable with it. We'll see what it's like this time. From when I had the last scan, they got a measurement of the lump, so they'll see if it's grown.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll see. I just hate it. I don't know. I guess you like. Maybe for some women it's no bother at all. I think for the majority of us it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, isn't it? But we all have to do it at some point in our lives. We have to grit our teeth and just picture ourselves somewhere else. It's all we can do.
Yeah, pretty much as crap as it is.
You're lucky you're not a woman.
I made the right decision.
But it's a very, very frosty day. It's -7 today.
It's cold, right?
It is very, very cold. But it is supposed to get mild. I think we're supposed to get like 11 degrees at the end of the week.
It's actually.
Which is hot for us at this point.
Yeah.
But then I think we're back in for a deep freeze or whatever it's called.
Oh, I can't deal with that.
But we usually have to deal with winter conditions up until about April.
Yeah.
And then towards mid to end of April we start getting spring-like weather when it's still cold, but it's starting to warm up. At the end of May, I have had birthdays where it's been like mid-20s.
Yeah.
But sometimes I've had it where it's like 8 degrees and cold. So it just totally depends where we live. But the plan is today, after my doctor's appointment, we want to go out to the range because I want to see if I can get nice pictures.
Maybe Krispy Kreme.
Oh yeah, there's a Krispy Kreme shop in Inverness now, and Michael wants to see if we can get to that.
Yeah,
I have no idea where it is. I might have to Google it.
Yeah, if it's completely out of the way, then screw that.
I don't think so. I think it's in the town somewhere. But the main hit-up points are the range for a picture and
Boots.
Boots. One time a wee nosy in Boots. Yeah, that's kind of all I really need to do today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go so we can listen to some tunes.
I can think of any good tunes.
I know, we're struggling to think of good albums. Because we listened to a lot of them coming back from Edinburgh and going to Edinburgh. So, I don't know. But we'll see. I'll catch up with you anyway.
Bye.
I'll finish now at the breast clinic, and yeah, it went okay. And we have been to Costa and I've had a cup of tea because it's absolutely freezing still. We went in quickly to Primark and I managed to find Harvey a red shirt for his Valentine's disco. So he's going to be well chuffed with that, I think. So hopefully if I'm home in time we'll drop it round to him. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. Michael went into the Krispy Kreme shop and bought us a donut each. So we are going to head up to Burger King and get a little bit of lunch because I need to have some tea. I feel a bit funny. And then we'll do the little shops that are around there because I need to go to Boots anyway. Yeah, I think that's about all we need to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we will catch up with you. So, excuse this chaos. I do have my oxygen on, so sorry if you hear that. I have just had a wee shower and washed my face. I'm bothered washing my hair. I'm being a bit of a tink tonight. Yeah, I didn't make an end to the vlog because with me going to the breast clinic. So I thought I would let you know what happened with that. I went in and the doctor examined me. He said that he had a medical student in with him as well, and he could clearly feel it, and he asked if it was tender and painful. I said yes, and he was just asking a few more questions, you know, like your menstrual cycle and that sort of thing, and I said I don't have one. He was asking questions like to do really with my lungs and what's all kind of been happening with that, and has anything changed in that regard. And obviously since last time I've seen him, I have this new diagnosis and I'm going through transplant assessments and clinics and things, so yeah, a lot had changed, so there's a few things to update. Starting sirolimus as well. But he said that he would see what the scan showed. I went back to the waiting room and I got called in for my scan, and it's a ultrasound scan sort of thing, and it's quite cool because the screen's right above you, so you can kind of see what's going on and see her measuring the lump and things. Then after that was finished, I went back into the waiting room, and eventually the doctor came out. I went in and seen him again. He showed me the the first scan picture and the picture this time, and he said it's grown like 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter, which isn't obviously a lot, but there's a lot of like tenderness, and he says it's not the lump itself causing pain, is the tissue around it most likely, and it could just be that it's like a hormonal thing because of the implant and things. Obviously he said, one, it's not really a size, like a change in a sizable amount where they would immediately go to biopsy it unless it was a problem or they were concerned, and given my complicated issues, it would be too risky to biopsy it anyway unless they had real concern. The thing is, because there's not really a ton of medication to help that I'm not already on, i.e. painkillers, and I have ibuprofen gel and things that I've tried. Yeah, he says like medication wise there's not really a lot that he can offer that's gonna make any difference, but he did suggest trying something called evening primrose oil. I need to speak to my doctors or pharmacist or whoever to make sure it doesn't interact with anything before I take it. Until then, until I know that taking the evening primrose oil is gonna be safe to take for me, I've ordered off Amazon evening primrose oil, like the liquid stuff, so I'm gonna try that out. And it said they can be quite, like in its raw form, which I bought, the organic pressed stuff, it said it can be quite potent, and if you've got a sort of sensitive, delicate skin, to mix it with something. So I've got some moisturizer, and I'll put like maybe 2 drops of it in the moisturizer and rub it in that way and see if I can get any sort of relief off it. Doing that over, well, I'll just continue to do it because it might make a difference, and what's the worst that can happen, you know. So I'm gonna try that, but yeah, hopefully it helps somewhat. Yeah. So that was what happened with that. Sorry, I'm tired tonight. I spent all day at my cousin's house. I got to meet one of her guinea pigs, Minnie, funnily enough, and she is the most friendliest, sweetest, cutest little guinea pig I have ever met. I loved her. Like, as soon as I seen her, I was like, love you. Like, with animals, just, woo. And she's so friendly. She just sat in my lap, just getting petted, just loving life. Amy, my cousin, her daughter was like terrified of me the whole afternoon that I was there, until the guinea pig came out, and then she sort of crept over. I let her hold the guinea pig and we were bonding over the guinea pig. Loved me after that. And Amy came through with a bit of lettuce and she's like, oh, the guinea pig probably won't eat it. She doesn't eat out of anyone's hand, but you can try. Well, somehow the guinea pig ate out my hand. Ate the entire lettuce leaf and was loving it, and then it started making little cute noises, little chirpy happy noises, and I was rubbing behind her ears and just stroking her. Yeah, so I just loved it. Yeah, I miss the fact I'll never be able to have like those sorts of animals. But it was fun getting to visit and know that I can go visit anytime, really. Even though I got peed on in the end, that was fun. Providing make sure I'm nice and clean and got all the sort of germs and stuff off, I'm pretty safe. It's not like I'm putting my hands in my mouth after petting it or anything, but it was so fun. I loved it. So that made my day. Granny Mo made sweet and sour chicken tonight, so that was tasty. And then just as I was about to go for a nap, my other cousin phoned me. So yeah, I had a good catch up with him. Then bumped into my mum and was speaking to Granny Mo. And it's my sister's birthday next week, so we're all planning what we're doing for her birthday. So she already knows. We are going out for a lunch, well, like a coffee and cake sort of thing. And then we are going to bingo. And I've only been once when I was 20. Yeah, because Annika had just been born, so I was 20. So wish us all luck for winning at the bingo. Michael's never been to the bingo, so hopefully he'll bring us all beginner's luck. I need to crack on with some editing, hence why I'm in here. But I thought I would let you know because I totally forgot to do it. Terrible YouTuber.
Very good.
Where is Iffy? I've only ever seen it where, like, when they're watching birds and stuff. I've never seen a cat do it with shadows. Hello, or good evening. It's quite late actually, but we've decided we're going to have a movie night. I can't believe the time, but I don't care, we're having a late night. I don't really have anything to get up for tomorrow. I'm sore, I'm feeling rubbish, so I don't care. Yeah, so I decided to make, I got these when we done our home bargains shop the other day. I got these to try. I think they're new. They're chip shop curry flavour.
They're pot noodles instead of pot.
You can microwave them.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't. Just don't.
What pot? Yeah, so the birthday plan that we had, me, my mum and my gran had all planned for Abby to go to bingo and to go out for afternoon tea. She's now decided that's not good enough and she's not doing it. This channel is my life and my family is part of it, but it's just a bit tiring and I'm a bit fed up with it because we had plans this year, big ones. Last year and this year so far has just been a bit of a rubbish time for family. I don't know if you have it with your family where you've experienced putting in effort and it never being given back to you when you need it. Yeah, but there we go, that's that.
Have you introduced our newest arrival to the family? So I'm going to show you the newest arrival to our family. It's a cooking goose. Hayley has a chocolate problem, but it's a cooking goose. Do you love him?
Michael has a weird fetish for geese.
Fetish is very much the wrong word.
And anything that looks like one he buys or he made me buy.
That's because the last goose
I threw it
Sick. You're a murderer of geese.
Oh, so that's what happened to Michael's last case, so he made me buy him another one.
Do you want to know the best news though? There's 3 of them. We can have the whole
We're not
collection.
collecting them, Michael. We're not collecting these.
I know. You collect teddies.
He's just cut off your head.
Always cuts off my head. I'm an unfortunate frame.
I'm going to kiss your goose. But, yeah, we're going to go and cook this. Find a movie, or we might just watch some more Smallville, I don't know. We're going to go now. So the noodles taste amazing. Michael's made a mountain of pop dots. Like little donut things. Yeah.
They are perfection.
And we're going to go and enjoy them. So. And I think we've agreed we're going to watch Smallville, right?
And somebody say.
Yeah, we're going to go and watch Smallville. So I'll probably see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, I say good morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been a really slow start here today. The weather is miserable. It's like dark outside and just rain. So I'm just doing my face, and then I think the plan is run through and give Michael's mum her presents if they're about today. And yeah, I am just doing my face, but the post has just arrived. So Amazon arrived first with the cat's treats, and which they've stopped doing the variety pack of. They are the Luna Catlet Creamy, and they've stopped doing the variety pack of them, so I have to get them like 2 different packs at a time to change up the flavour. These cost £7 for 12. Also, I got these. They were in the Prime deals. So you get 2 of the Maybelline Tattoo Brow thing, 2 for £15, whereas they're usually £12 each. So that was a bargain. Also, what arrived is my glossy box. See what we've got this month. It's a little card. Says you are loved. First, I see we have a beauty blender. This is, by the looks of it, like a primer. But I already have it from another glossy box. The Avant Persian Sunset Eau de Parfum. It's actually quite nice. We have got the Larizzi Cosmetic Lip Gloss. And the Cier London Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint. Oh, it's tiny. It's like super mini. And that's our glossy box for this month. For the past, I don't know, like 6 months, it's been like shampoo, shower stuff. That is actually really nice, that Avon stuff. Oh, our noodles last night were amazing. They were really good. I found them really tasty. Michael said they didn't taste of anything, but to me they were tasty. The other thing was, I've been craving doing some sort of online course, but like the Open University ones, as much as I would want to do one of those, I can't really commit to doing a full-time 3-year course, because well, I might not be here 3 years, and I could get called to the hospital anytime if I get put on the transplant list and stuff. So I was looking at doing like a more, you know, just study as and when I want sort of course. But a lot of them were like A, really expensive, and B, some of them, like a lot of the sites that looked good and were reasonable, didn't have any sort of courses I would have been interested in. You don't really, a lot of them you don't really get anything out of at the end of it. Like there's no sort of, not certificate, but like qualification. And it would be nice to have, you know, qualification at the end of your studies. I'm kind of at a loss with that, so I don't know whether just to sort of study myself, whatever sort of interests me, just do that, and then I don't feel like there's any sort of structure to that.
Do you want some crackers?
Yep.
Polly want a cracker.
Okay.
Hayley want a cracker.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think that's really all the sort of updates for now with things. I still haven't got a letter from Newcastle, but I do have to send away my sputum sample today. I have my little envelope with my stamp.
The picture clearly does have cheese and some kind of jam on top of it.
Cheese and jam.
Yeah.
I mean, like a chutney.
Butter? I put butter and cheese.
I don't know. I think we have decided, depending on the weather, I think the plan is we're still going to go to bingo with Granny Mo and my mum. Although they're all like, my mum and my Granny Mo and everybody, they're obsessed with playing. What are they? They call them puggies, but I think they're called like slot machines. Yeah, they're obsessed with playing them. But honestly, I don't see the fascination. They've never been something that has interested me, so yeah, they can play them. Should I try this new blush? I'll try this new blush. That's kind of the gist of it. I don't know how much to use. I don't know how much to use. Okay, it blends out. Okay. It doesn't actually blend out into much at all. Maybe you just need a lot on. I don't really like it. I'm gonna go, I think, and moisturize my face, do my hair, eat my food. Then we will shoot off and drop off Michael's mum's presents. I'll catch up with you later on. So we are just outside Happy Haggis. We're just waiting on getting chips, cheese and curry. We've just been in by Michael's mum's and we see Michael's mum and sister, and they had a really good time in America. They were telling us what they got up to and things, and they brought us back such freaking cool gifts. I can't wait to show you. They're so cool. So yeah, very, very, very grateful to Michael's mum and sister for our gifts. We're very spoiled. And she liked all of her birthday gifts too, so that was nice. And Lisa liked her Dobby necklace, so everyone was happy with everybody's gifts because we all got spoiled. Yeah, it was nice seeing them again. It's been quite a while. So yeah, we've all decided to get some chips, cheese and curry. Michael's just getting that now, and it is a very cold, rainy, miserable night. Sinuses, I don't know, whenever there's like certain weather spells, my sinuses flare up and I can't breathe through my nose very well, so that's not the best thing. Yeah, I'm going to go. We'll see you when we get home and I'll show you our tasty dinner, and we might put on a movie. I'll see you in a little while. We're back home. I'm just gonna close these blinds, and I think Toby's excited that he's got something, which he does. He has his present, his belated birthday present from his granny, so he always seems to know. He gets very excited. The bag is disintegrated at the bottom. So I'll show you the gifts that I got from Michael's family from America. The first thing, this is from Michael's sister. Look how nice that is. It's a claw clip. Let's try it on. I think you just twist your hair up. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So that's what Michael's sister got me.
Very nice.
The next thing is, I can't believe Michael's mum got me this. You must have sent it to your mum, did you?
Yeah.
Michael
Surprise!
Sent it, Michael sent it to his mum. So, in America, when you get thoracic surgeries and transplants and things like that, they give you a therapeutic pillow, and it's called therapeutic pillow. Because I looked into them, because I seen it when I was researching obviously transplants and things, but you can't get them here in the UK at all, anywhere. So Michael sent it to his mum. When you have your lung surgeries, when you are coughing or you just want to be comfortable, this is designed so that it's supportive when you're coughing and that sort of stuff. And it even comes with a little pen so your family members and things can sign it. So yeah, I can't believe I got one of these. This would have been so handy with my past surgeries, but sorry, but the NHS don't give these out. It's an American thing. So I will be the only one going through any of this in the UK that probably has one of these. So I think that's probably the best gift probably anyone could have ever got me. It really is. So I can't thank them enough for that. It's just very, very, very nice. Because even days when I've got chest infections and things, it'll be so handy. The next thing I got, how cool is this? I got a Ravenclaw pen. I got a Ravenclaw pen for my desk. I'll be using this a lot. And the last thing I got is another unbelievably epic gift and far too generous. It's a Hocus Pocus shirt jersey. Look at this. It's crazy. It says on the back of it, be your own kind of magic. And look. Look at that. Don't lose your head. And how unbelievably cool is that? It's so, so, so nice. I'm probably going to wear this a lot. It would be perfect with leggings, perfect with joggers. And everyone always seems to forget that I got a bag. The Disney Park bag. So that's cool. I hoard bags from places. It's a thing.
That's bright jazz.
How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
Right. Don't lose your head.
That is cool. I like it.
You never show me your stuff.
I haven't.
Hold on, I'll snap my stuff back. There we go. Okay.
Slytherin t-shirt. There's a Spirit jersey. It's from Mickey's 100 something.
That is so cool.
Mickey's birthday party.
Oh, the game.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's really smart.
So now it has 2 Spirit jerseys.
You do? So do I? I got 2.
Yeah. We got this. It's a little keyring, a little Hedwig for our keys. A little Hedwig keyring for our keys. A pen from Universal Studios.
Nice.
It's a pen. You get it. And a Slytherin pen too.
Very nice.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's my little haul.
It's cool.
And the cool bag as well.
We give Toby what you come up.
There's presents.
I've got loads of food. You want to give it to me?
No, I'll be the visual.
Your granny's bought you some cuties. Do you want your birthday present? That's from your granny and granddad. Oh. What are these?
Oh, tennis balls. Toby's favourite thing in the world.
There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. How long are they going to last, yeah? More those.
Dentist sticks.
More dentist sticks.
Toby's like, open them.
Oh, these. Chicken and mango. Ooh. And you've got pasty minis, chicken and duck.
Do you notice Phoebe is like hanging?
Aren't you spoiled?
Yes. What'd you say to Toby? He kissed the camera. He literally kissed the camera.
Maybe this is one of your sweeties. Oh, they smell.
To Toby, that will smell amazing.
Good boy. Aren't you spoiled?
Phoebe's like, where's my stuff?
You want your
Cool, man.
and then the pen, so so the family can make messages.
So, seeing as this is still on while Hayley's out, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to steal a chip from one tray. I'm going to steal a chip from another tray. So Hayley, when you watch this back, you will know I've stolen one chip from you.
Chips and curry sauce.
I recorded you a little clip at the end.
Right, we're gonna go and enjoy this. Bye bye. So we had our food. It was delicious, although the curry sauce was very spicy. So I didn't manage to eat it all. And then I started not feeling very well. I was so tired. So I took myself off to bed and I was asleep for a while, but I kept waking up because my heart was beating really fast again. It was just uncomfortable and really annoying. So we checked my blood pressure was low. So Michael made me a sweet cup of tea. And my dad phoned and he got his appointment through today for, because my dad went back to work today. He thought he's just going to try and see how he goes, see how he gets on. So when he got home, the post had been, and he got his appointment. So it's next Wednesday in Aberdeen. So it'll be, yeah, Valentine's Day. And he's asked if we would take him. So I said, yeah, that's fine. And he's like, it'll be a couple of hours though. I was like, it's fine, we'll just go shopping. So next week we'll be in Aberdeen having a shop around. Which is fine. And well, the day before that I've got my appointment, so I might be a bit sleepy, so I can always have a sleep, so I'll be in the back seat. I can always have a wee sleepy on the way. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know, I always get nervous traveling far away, especially when it's not just me and Michael and I can come home anytime or things, you know. It's like, it's for my dad, so I have to do it, so I feel that bit of pressure, but I'm sure I'll be okay. Currently I'm trying to upload the Edinburgh video and it's not going so well. There's something wrong with YouTube uploading. Like, it takes me 2 or 3 tries to upload because it will just corrupt the whole video halfway through uploading. And you're just like, yeah, so I'm on my second time trying to upload it. I don't know, I'm just sat watching it like, do not fail me again. We have decided to have some, I don't know, is it midnight? Yep. A midnight snack. I fancy a cheese and cucumber sandwich. And what sandwich are you having?
Cheese rolls.
Michael's having cheese rolls. I just fancy having some food because, well, we've had a sleep and stuff now, so, but yeah, we'll see. But I'm gonna go leave it here. If we get up to anything else fun tonight, let you know, but probably not. So I'll see you tomorrow. We are on the way to Forest because we want to go have a look at Bungalow. Yeah, so it started off all day. It was such a nice day. We had a blue sky. It was cold, but we had a blue sky and it was really nice. And then as soon as we got ready and decided to come through to Forest, it's decided to snow. Although it's not really snow, it's like sleet. And it's on and off. But yeah, what shop are you comfortable into, Mike?
Definitely the Babalu.
Babalu.
And of course the Forest Chippy. It's like, of course.
I know. I'm just looking forward to like springtime.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward
You
to
know,
warmer weather.
the little lambs out again, and like the weather's starting to get good. Yeah, but anyway, we'll catch up with you when we get to Forest. So we did something completely insane today, but I'll wait until Michael's back in the car to tell you. But basically, it's the most spur of the moment thing I think anyone has ever done. Totally ridiculous, and don't even know if I was allowed to do it, but who cares, it's done now. So we are just waiting for our fish and chips. I say fish and chips, I don't know what Michael's getting. I'm getting a vegetarian sausage supper with curry sauce. And we went into Babalu and we got some exciting things. Again, there's one thing that I'll wait until Michael's in the car to show you. But we got, I can't show you that because that's a really cute surprise for Michael's mum. I bought myself this for my house key because I constantly lose it. It's all like handmade, and it's just an adorable little cat, and it'll just stop me losing my house key. And these were £1 each. I just got a couple of nose studs. Try and show you them. Just tiny little silver nose studs. Because I do have my nose pierced, but I always lose my studs. Hence why they're never in. So I got a couple more. They were only £1 each, so here comes Michael. Show you what we did and show you what Michael bought me. But I've explained it is the most spur of the moment, ridiculous thing ever.
He's literally driving past and be like, oh, it's open, should we stop and see? Let's stop and see. Let's get it.
Michael goes in, comes out, and he's like, yeah, they can do it now. Anyway, you don't know what this is.
Should we just show the camera? Like, we'll hold up our cameras. 3, 2, 1.
We got tattooed. Are you nervous for your first tattoo?
No.
Are you excited?
No.
You're not?
Neither of the above.
But Michael got his very first tattoo.
Oh, when people are like, oh, that didn't hurt, they're fucking liars, it hurts.
He did not handle the pain well.
No, I did. I didn't make a peep, I didn't make a face, but
as soon as the guy started, I just see Michael's head turn around at me and he's like this.
Fucking hell, huh?
It's not that bad at all.
It is? You was putting the needle too deep?
You had, like, your tattoo took like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mine's quite bloody now. I don't know how easily you'll be able to see it.
There we go. Michael's is a little bit bloody right now. But it says demon this way and God this way in the shape of a cross.
Or an upside down cross, depending on your perspective.
And of course, was I going to get anything else other than Hakuna Matata? So yeah, that's our tattoos.
Might be us.
Yeah, the guy said to us that anytime it needs a touch up, we can just go in for free and get our tattoos touched up, because they might, you know, just need a little bit because he went in light. So yeah, that is that. I am getting really sort of sleepy and hungry because I've not had anything to eat. As soon as I went in, I was like, he's like, so what are you thinking? I was like, can I have a really small Simba tattoo with Hakuna Matata? And he's like, I actually have one of those drawn up already, I'll show you. But I think Michael has the bug now for tattoos. Even though he handled the pain terribly, I think he'll want to go back and get more. I did ask, like, how do I go about getting the one on my arm, like the big one I've got on my arm, finished, because I never got that coloured. And he said he doesn't do that because he's only newly qualified. He doesn't want to touch other people's work and try and get to match us. It just needs coloured. But he wasn't keen, so it would have to be like somebody who is willing to take that on. But I'm in no rush, or I'm not bothered. I've like, ever since I turned 18, I always wanted a Lion King tattoo. And I've got it. And you only live once, and it's a very short life. Anyway, I'm gonna go wait for our chippy. Michael's sad little face. And yeah, I'll let you know how we get on later on. That is the best fish and chip place ever. If you're ever in a place called Forest, go to this fish and chip shop. I swear you will not be disappointed. We're on the way home, and just as we start to get closer to home, it is pouring down with snow and it's laying. Yeah. When we were in Bubble, Michael's plan, wasn't it? I think it was always, he wanted to buy me a ring. So he let me choose out the one I wanted.
Yes.
What's that noise?
Window wipers.
I'll have to show you when we get into the house, because in no way does it want to focus. But it's just a lovely, I think it's sterling silver with a crystal, yeah, I think it's an opaline crystal in the middle. So this is just nice, something I can wear every day, and keep my other ones that Michael bought me for special. Did you like it?
Oh, your ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much to choose from that was my size because I have like the most tiny little fingers.
You do have very, very small.
So it's hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll see you when we get home because I will show you our supper. On the way home, Granny Mo phoned and said that she had made me spaghetti bolognese. So I'm a spaghetti bolognese for dinner, but Michael has just heated up all of our fish and chips that we got from Forest, so we're just going to have that. That's our plan tonight, is to have reheated chippy and some small bill. Yeah?
Yeah, girl.
Got pyjamas on, we're nice and cozy, so
Look at that.
yeah, I'll show you our leftovers. Michael has laid everything all out, so the chips look a little bit sad because they've been in the fridge for a while, but
They're alright.
yeah. Halloumi fries, deep fried macaroni pie. What's that? Smoked sausage?
I don't know.
Bad sausage. Chips and chips and vegetarian sausage. Some more chips and some curry sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Excuse the fact our washing machine is on.
I'm very loud.
This is an impromptu baking thing. We're gonna bake some cakes and cupcakes. It's a box mix, as always, because we're useless without a box mix. We made frosting.
It looks like no bacon.
Listen, we're hungry for something sweet, and today would have been my nanny's 101 birthday.
That's true.
She passed away when she was 87, not long after her 87th birthday, so yeah, happy birthday to my nanny, who is in the next transition of life, if there is one. Yeah, so we're making cakes, and I've fancied cake all day. We thought about going up and getting a cake, like a caterpillar cake or something. But then we went against that because after dinner my tummy was not feeling the best. It was like, and still is like super bloated and feeling rubbish. So, but now it feels okay enough for me to have some cake. So we're gonna have some cake.
Some cake.
Do we need a whisk?
You always need a whisk.
Did you get the eggs?
No.
Need an egg. A medium egg.
I've only got very large.
It's alright, Hills. That'll do fine.
Second to last blue egg. One blue egg.
You can put it on there afterwards.
Blue.
Teamwork makes the fucking dream work, Hills.
Do I mix now?
What?
Do I mix now?
Yes, yeah, they mix. Mix well, Hills.
And we are just baking some cake. Gonna sit and eat some cakes. I'm getting too hot now. But I am on like a full-on streak with my exercises. The past 2 days I haven't managed to do any arm exercises because I've had a lot of pain.
You don't need to though.
I've had a lot of pain in my back and things.
They say only working out with weights like twice a week is enough.
But I've been on my treadmill every day and I've been increasing my speed. So that's good, that's going good. And the mixing's going great. No lumps that I can see at all. Right, there's like 3. And then, see, there's none when you don't touch it, see. So that's going well for me. My exercises and things. Is that just one cake? I got the new. Well, I seen it on TikTok, and I hate to be one of those people that's like, TikTok made me buy it. But TikTok's made me buy this nose pore stuff, right? It's like a face strip, like face pore strip thing. I think it's from a Korean or Chinese brand or something. But we're gonna give that a shot tonight.
Oh, Hayley, I want cheese on toast.
I have cheese on toast.
No, because the only bread we have is your minion.
It's actually really nice.
It's not.
It
smells horrible.
I've been enjoying my cheese and cucumber sandwiches on my seeded bread that's gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free.
Joy-free.
It's not joy-free.
It's joy-free.
Right, I think I've evenly distributed it.
How long do we need to like cook these for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The box says
The box won't like us.
5 minutes.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It says 15 to 18.
Okay, it says 15 to 18. That's believable.
My hips are in a lot of pain. When I walk, when I move, when I sit down, when I get up. Yeah, we have been productive. We've cleaned the whole house. Sorted everything. I even organised and tidied my dressing table today, which was desperately needed done. I feel like I should be walking about on like an ice pack on my butt, on my hips.
I mean,
I'll let you know when the cakes are done anyway, so I'll be back in a little moment.
Too late for starting to sing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to try. It's time to try to find.
Together in this moment.
Together we'll be the greatest. We were intent now.
practice is what it needs.
You too.
Beautiful. The $1 question is, are they done? I think we may have got the sweet
I've
spot.
been playing with the cats and I can't be bothered tidying up all this mess. I also took the cat a bit of catnip out. If you know Wicked, I have had an ingenious plan to make Phoebe and Mazikeen going down Elphaba. They are gonna do a routine to the song Defying Gravity. It's gonna be beautiful. But during our practice, right at the end of the song, Mazikeen wanted her moment, I think. And poor Toby stuck his head in the way and got quite the scratch. So his ear has been bleeding. But I've had a good look at it and it is just a wee scratch. It looks a lot worse than it was. So I put some pressure on that, it stopped bleeding. Given it a cleaned the floor where Toby dropped some blood because Mazikeen was getting all on edge. So yeah, I'm sure she's quite proud of herself just now. Meanwhile, Phoebe was in her own world. Weren't you, V? So yeah, they're going to be the first cats to ever play the roles of Glenda and Elphaba to the song Defying Gravity. I think I'm going to get them like make them out of Amazon boxes, like a stage, and have like little stars that twinkling in the background, so cut out little holes in the back of the cardboard and peep through little lights. You know, battery powered ones? Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, so let me show you the stars. So, here we have Mazikeen enjoying the remnants of the catnip. Aren't you, Nini? And there's Phoebe, our beautiful star. You are a beautiful sar. Hey, Phoebe. Yeah. Yeah. Are you already singing? Yes. You good girls, aren't you? You good girls? You're stars. You're mummy's stars. Anyway, let's go and see how these cakes are getting on. I think they will be fine. Ready to ice. Oh, look at those. Oh.
Plan for your cake icing, or you just going to?
I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah. Oh, it smells good.
You're such a nice and clean.
I am a nice and clean.
what you did agree. Is that one for me?
Yeah.
Is ours though? Oh!
But I'm not finished.
This is your one.
What does it say?
It says I fought you to the moon and back. I kind of fucked up.
Do you have to hit sprinkle?
Yes. Can't do this. Why am I supposed to say kitten?
I'll try one.
But they look good. Do they taste good? You like beer?
Very sweet.
Oh, that's what you want though.
The sponge, very doughy. From now, all good. If I'm feeling better tomorrow, I'll probably sit down and let you know what happened. But
a bit more in depth.
just thought I'd let you know that we're home, that we got home, and Michael is just making me a cup of tea and a water bottle, and then I'm gonna get on pajamas, and then relax, and then go to bed because I'm pretty sleepy. All the morphine makes me really tired, but
Okay.
it's all worn off and I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah. Oh. And I'm gonna have to tell him to stop putting the little sticky thing here because where I've got all my nerve damage, the pain. Look how red it's got. Look.
Oh.
Doesn't do that anywhere else.
No, just there.
Yeah, Michael's gonna cut off my little hospital taggy.
You're officially free.
Seen enough of them to last me a friggin' lifetime. Yeah, the only reason I got home so soon is because he didn't want me hanging about to get bloods because he was fine with how the x-ray and everything looked, so he said he could run bloods and see if anything cropped up, but probably nothing major would come up, maybe some inflammation and things like that, but yeah, he was fine. But there not been anything to worry about, so that's the only reason I got home so quick, otherwise I would still be lying in that friggin' hospital bed. But yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Good night. I'm finally feeling better enough to film this now, so basically I called up the doctors on the Thursday and I told them that I'd been more short of breath and I'd been coughing up a lot of yucky stuff and I was really very achy. My whole body was aching. Yeah, I just said, don't know if it's a chest infection or I've caught a little flu or something, but I've given it a day or two to see if it was just, you know, something that would clear it up, and it's not. So they just said, well, we think it's probably we'll just go with it's a chest infection and I'll just send you down some amoxicillin to the pharmacy. And I said, oh, do you not want me to come up or anything? And he's like, I don't think so. Just give it a couple of days and if it's not better, give us a phone back. And I said, okay, because usually if it's a chest infection and I take the antibiotics, I'm fine. So prior to that though, you'll have seen in the clips I'd been feeling a little bit rubbish and I had been coughing quite a lot. Anyway, so Michael went and got those antibiotics and things, and I just took myself off to bed. I put my electric blanket on, I got my computer set up, I put on some documentaries. Yeah, just chilling in bed. I was just really uncomfortable. My chest was getting really tight, and I was just finding it really hard to breathe, and in between, like, I was just coughing so much. And then I just got this like rip pain right across here, and it was like every breath I took in, it was agony. And I've had 2 partial collapses in that exact same area, so I'm a little bit more on edge when it comes to that. And I said to Michael that that pain is not right, there's something weird with that. And he's like, but I'm just phoning the ambulance, you haven't been right for days, and this isn't right now, and the doctors aren't seeing you here, I'm just gonna phone the ambulance. So Michael's on the phone to the ambulance, and it like eventually started to ease a little bit. There was like a little pop, like not even that much, just a tiny little sensation of a pop, and then the pain started easing up a tiny little bit. And I said to Michael while I was on the phone, I was like, I'm alright, I think I'll just be alright, because I just was desperate not to go to hospital. I was feeling so crap, I just wanted to stay in my bed. And yeah, he's like, you need to just go and be checked. You just need to go and be checked out. A little while later, the ambulance comes. It's honestly just, she's such a lovely lady. I've known her since I was a little kid. And she comes in, and she's on her own because her colleague was doing a training course or something. So she had to call him back up from a different town, which is maybe like half an hour away. And so she is doing all my stats and that sort of stuff, and I'm telling her, you know, what happened, and I've been feeling rubbish, and I says, I don't feel too bad now, I feel like I've wasted your time and things. And she's like, Hayley, I know you're not gonna phone unless you have to. And I was like, I know, but at the time it was really bad, but I mean the pain's only like a 6 now. So I just felt really bad because I just really wanted to stay in bed, and I didn't feel like it was like emergency, you know. But my oxygen was a bit low, and my blood pressure was a bit low, and my heart rate was up a little bit. When she listened into my chest, she could hear like a tiny bit of crackling, and not very much at the bottom right hand side when she was listening, which is indicative of me having a chest infection. Anyway, not long after that, the different villages ambulance arrived, and it was 2 lovely paramedics, and they both come in, and our local paramedic was just giving them the rundown of everything, and they were all laughing about like how to say lymphangiomyomatosis, and they're just like baffled, they'd never heard of it before or what it was, so they were trying to understand. And you get used to having to explain this to everybody. Yeah, they still kept all the sticky pads on and all the leads on. Blood pressure was a bit low, and they're just like, yeah, we just need to get you up to hospital. I think because they say because it's such a complex thing that they don't really know much about, they just rather not take any chances, and it's just best I go. So I was like, okay, and like, oh, do you need help getting stuff put together? I was like, I've got stuff put together. I always have a bag ready to go. And I was having one of those really just awkward days, you know. It's hard to keep up your social face and your doing okay face when you're so unwell. The shy, undecisive, quiet me just takes over when I'm not feeling well. And I just struggled a lot on the way in the ambulance, and they gave me some pain relief, and I always tell them that because I suffer low blood pressure, I can't have too much morphine in one go, just because it does drop my blood pressure and I end up feeling rubbish. So just a little bit at a time. Like, I think I think I manage like 2.5 mil at a time every little while, and I do okay providing they keep an eye on things. I'm fine. And he was just asking like my whole history about all my previous pneumothoraxes and all that sort of stuff, and the lung transplant thing. And yeah, it's a complicated story, and they're sat typing on their iPad all of this in, just like, oh, you've had a rough time. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, some people have had it worse, because they have, and I'm doing okay. And when we pulled up at Rigmore, we had to wait a little while because it was so busy. So there was 2 ambulances that had people waiting, so there was a little bit of a wait, and it goes by like priority. And because I was doing okay, like they kept checking how my pain level was, they kept listening into my chest, but they always state they've never listened to lungs with someone with my condition, so they don't know what is normal and what's not. So there's always that to consider. Eventually I get to go in, and there's that awkward moment where the paramedic is explaining to the nurse and the doctor about why you've come in and all your history and that sort of stuff, and you're just sat there like, do I act like I'm listening, or do I act like I'm just not? But I don't get a choice. They involve me. He's like, what's that thing that you've got called? Lymphangiomyomatosis. And the doctor's like, what? I was like, it's LAM for short. It's just a cystic lung disease. Okay. Yeah, so they just, they say good luck, and they go. And then the nurse, because it was so busy, I got put into a resus room. So there's 2 beds with a divider in the resus room, and right opposite me, you'll have seen in the pictures, was like the blood bank thing. So it was a bit of a scary room. The nurse comes over, asks a few questions, and then so the ambulance's sticky pad things don't fit on the machines that they use to take a tracing of your heart in the hospital. So they've got to peel off all those sticky things and put on their own ones. So then they do the heart tracing, that's okay, and then they take off those sticky ones to put on the leads to just monitor all your sort of stats. And I dread it. I genuinely dread it, because they put a sticky pad right where I've got all my nerve damage between my ribs, and taking that one off that's the only thing that brings a tear to my eye, is doing that. But yeah, so I just sat there waiting to go for my x-ray, and it wasn't too long a wait at all. And obviously, because I'm in the resus room, Michael's not allowed in, so he's waiting in the waiting room. They give me some more pain relief, and I'm just chilling, and I get called through to go for my x-ray, so I'm wheeled through for that. At that point, I'm always like crossing my fingers, like, oh, please don't show any collapse, please. And as you're like, because the screens are as you go into the room, so whenever I come out the room, I have a quick glance at the screen, because it shows up your x-ray, and I always have a little look to see if I can see any collapses. And I look at it, and I definitely can't see any full collapse. I don't know how to spot like any air leaks or anything like that, but I know what a full collapse looks like. They showed me quite a few of the different x-rays and things I've had of it, so I was glad that it didn't look like that. So I go back into the resus room and wait for the doctor to come through. His computer is right next to where I'm lying, so I just see him like just zooming in, like having a look through my whole lungs, and just having a look at the whole x-ray, and he's changing the saturation of it and proper looking at it. Yeah, he comes over and he's like, so the x-ray looks good. can't see any pneumothorax, can't see anything seriously wrong. He says, there is one issue, but he's like, I'm assuming you have been told this. And I was like, I don't know. And so I'll put up a picture of normal lungs on one side of the screen. I don't know which side it'll be. But the normal lungs will taper down to a point. And my lungs in my x-ray, I wish I was more confident to have asked for a picture. I didn't. But next time I go to my clinic, I will, because I missed my clinic appointment because I wasn't well at all enough to go. So I'm being rebooked in for it because there was no way I was going to manage a breathing test and things. So they said that they're just going to have to rebook it for me. But that's fine. But at my next clinic appointment, I'll ask for a picture. But yeah, so my lungs they no longer have that point. They are like sort of dead or of no use at the bottom. So they're sort of like flat at the bottom. And I said, is that why when doctors and things listen to the bottom parts of my lungs, can't really hear much noise? And he's like, yep. I was like, because every time that happens, they're like, ooh, that could be a collapse. We're going to have to send you to hospital. I was like, so I can just say, well, there's no lung work in there, and that's okay. And he's like, well, within reason, yeah. So at least I got an answer with that one, but it's rubbish that, because he was like, show me all the x-rays I've had in the past, like 8 months, and you can see it slowly going further up and losing that normal shape. Just where the lung is no longer working anymore. It's not a lung anymore, it's just a mass of tumours. So it's no longer functioning. It doesn't work as anything at that point. So that's fine. And, you know, it's just another thing I feel like my consultants in that should have told me. So that I didn't have to find out at A&E that, okay, that's why there's that. But maybe they just thought it's not something I needed to know. But I mean, I'm around doctors that have no idea what this disease is. So it would have been handy for me to say, look, my lungs don't function here, so if you don't hear much noise, that's what that is. And then maybe look into it, or they might know, I don't know. But it just would have been handy information. So at least I know now, and the doctor was really good at explaining it to me, and he listened into my chest multiple times. He wanted to make very sure that he couldn't hear anything untoward. He was quite satisfied that it is most likely something viral and my body's just desperately struggling with it, and the coughing has just maybe pulled muscles, and obviously with a lot of pain and a lot of surgeries and scar tissue and things, obviously that makes it a lot more painful. And he said it could very well just be that there's, you know, some inflammation. He asked me if I would want to have, because he was satisfied that there wasn't anything serious that I needed to worry about. It was more a case of rest, antibiotics, just to make sure it's not a bacterial thing. And if I wanted to, I could have all my bloods taken, see what comes back with them. But he says probably not a whole lot is going to come back. It'll be a bit of inflammation or, you know, things like that, nothing serious. So he didn't think me hanging about for another 6 hours at A&E was going to be beneficial to me, when he thinks that I should just be at home resting. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. If you think there's nothing to worry about. And he's like, well, I'm gonna go and check with, he went to go and check with his, like, the senior doctor in A&E. He went to go and check with him and make sure that, you know, his findings were what he would say, and that, you know, deem it safe enough for me to go home and things. And I wouldn't need to have to wait around for a respiratory consultant to come in, and that was fine. He agreed that the best place for me would be just to go home, have lots of rest. Obviously anything gets worse, go back in, and he said if I can turn up my oxygen, then I should be able to do that, because my oxygen is sitting awful low, so just that bit of extra oxygen is needed. And I said my machine goes to 5 and I'm prescribed 4 litres, so I can just put it to 5. And I've been sleeping with the oxygen on it too, because I've been waking up not feeling well at all, and then we checked my stats, my oxygen sat at like 92, so it's just easier just to keep it on. But I'm feeling a lot better. My oxygen is being a lot more stable, and I think it was all the right call because I'm starting to get better now. I took 4 days out of the 5 of the antibiotics because I was on day 4 of them and I felt no different. So I hope no more hospital trips for quite a while. That's it anyway. I thought I would let you know and end this video here because I'm sure it's long enough. We got up to quite a lot, and catch up with you all in the next video, which I hope is a bit more successful than this one. Bye.
3, let's go!